what's being done right now to prepare for, things like social distancing at polling places, maybe physically changing the layouts of areas, getting resources to clerks to make sure that, if you want to vote in person, it's still safe to do that?
The important thing that we want to communicate to voters now is, even in this time of great uncertainty, they can be certain that our elections will happen, that they will have a right to vote from home in those elections, but they will also have the ability to vote in person if they choose. And when they do vote in person, we're going to take the blueprint that we used successfully in our May 5th local elections and scale it up statewide. What that means is providing a social distance guidelines for how to physically set up a precinct in a way that complies with any distancing requirements that may be in place at that election time, and also providing PPE for our election workers, masks, gloves, sneeze guards, as well as other types of hygiene materials that we were also able to purchase and fund through our federal allocation to every precinct and every election worker in the state. We're also going to provide extra materials for voters in case they show up without it. And across all things, work to ensure that people feel safe in voting in person. But importantly, it will take people to ensure this in-person voting option truly is accessible to everyone. So we've also launched a Democracy MVP initiative. It's at michigan.gov/democracy MVP, where we're encouraging citizens to sign up to be an election worker this year to ensure that the shortages that many of other states are seeing doesn't happen here in Michigan.
And, I've heard from local folks that generally election workers are older. They're in some of those demographics that are, believed to be more vulnerable to COVID. Are you concerned about that? Are you kind of making a call for younger people who might be less susceptible to, face some severe health risks to come out and participate in this election?
Yes, that's precisely why we've issued this statewide call for people to serve democracy at this time. And recognizing we don't want anyone to work elections if you feel uncomfortable doing so, and for any reason, whether you're immune compromised or in an age bracket that may be more susceptible to it, or simply feel uncomfortable doing so. We want others to step up who want to serve and feel comfortable doing so, knowing they'll have that PPE provided to protect them. And so far, we've seen thousands already sign up, and it's become a model for other states as well.